the best builds I've seen in GTA. A video I do in every 6 months, so it's technically the best builds I've seen in the last 6 months. From all our car meets, I'll show you how to make them. I'll give you the crew color hex. I won't make them exactly the same, just so you don't literally duplicate these people's builds that they spend a lot of time on, but near enough where the whole concept is there. Hopefully you enjoy the video. This Schwarzer B12 in like a raspberry color looked amazing, so it's why it's one of the choices. And it does come with the stock wheels, which are actually unique. Even though they don't look unique, they look like one of the options that are called diamond cut in the game. They're not actually those wheels. Per lesson is fist to pink. Surprisingly, he did not put a carbon roof option on there. He had no carbon roof. The wheels, as I said, were stock, and here's me comparing them with the sports diamond cut wheels, and you can see the difference. You can see the concave go in. The front bumper was stock, which again, surprising. Also the rear bumper as well, there was no diffuser on there. This was a very classy build. Very simple. There's many modifications you can do on the Schwarzer V12 and is one of the reasons why it's a steal. But this is a tame build. It just seems like it's got a crew color on it and that's it. Now, this one is from the best looking cars in GTA Online car meet that I did not too long ago. And it's the Rebela GTS. Rebela GTS is hard to go wrong with. There were a few in this video that actually all look good, but I picked this one because it was in Long Beach Blue, which is the BMW color put on the M2. In GTA, there's loads of ciphers that actually have this color on there, but no one really does it on a big thing like the Rebela GTS. And if someone was to mention to you that there'd be this color on the Rebela GTS, you would think the combination wouldn't work, but it does. It's funny because when I was actually trying to find an image of an M2 in Long Beach Blue, I found a whole forum on Beamer Post of only Long Beach Blue cars. 84 pages of just Long Beach Blue M2s. It's crazy. There seems to be a big fan base on this color as well. This RX7, I was just admiring it at the car meet. It looks really nice when it stands with these white wheels. A lot of cars on this list do have white wheels, but for some reason with this pink and with this gradient, being JDM car, the white wheels pop out so much. It's like a stance JDM car, but it also gives that tuner vibe about it. You can see it all in one, and it's hard to do that combination. It does have a salmon pink pearl on this crew color. The modifications again do vary. The front bumpers is left on painted cutout, an option that is clean and I already had on my car as well. And it's on the stock rear bumper, and I think that's because the two other options have a diffuser option, which is quite aggressive. The exhaust modification, I didn't actually get to see the back of this car when I was recording it in the car meet. I put on what I thought would be the option, which is street exhaust, and it had stock fenders with the vent in there. Stock hood as well. This is a very hybrid car from stance to tuner. And the secondary option spoiler for the spoiler. Then again, white wheels. I put the off-white pearl on there just because it's a bit brighter. And there we have this really nice RX7 that it didn't have the drift tune on there because it was that low. Like, unfortunately, drift tune does higher the vehicle, but it also realistically does so too. The Remus, I was there like, shall I even put this on the list? Because first of all, it's a car that's very hard to go wrong with. But then there's so many modifications. As I said, this should have been a Benny's car that I have to duplicate all these options, but I'm showing you the main options that highlight the car, like I said in the intro. Here we have the crew color. And he's gone for the high-end bumper, the one that has still the stock style indicators, which is one of the better options. The rear bumper, he's gone for the tuner option, which personally I think is quite aggressive. It's an aggressive diffuser. And for exhaust options, he's gone for the chrome exhaust, which, yeah, little tame exhaust. Fenders, he's gone for the single vent, and then he's gone for stock rear fenders. Skirt option, a lot of people like that drift style skirt option, and that's what's on this car. Car has a sun strip, has a stock hood. You can tell this car's not been rushed. Like the wheels, the dark ivory wheel paint is also quite specific, but it works on this car. You got the street half cage on there with the removed spoiler. I think a lot of people that are like quick with their builds are probably questioning this, like, why has he got some parts that are more aggressive tuner, some parts that are mild tuner, some parts that are stock. That's one of the great things about this car. It's selected to the owner's choice. The Viserys is a great car, and frankly, it's not used much in car meets, despite how good it looks, despite how much of a good car it is overall. First, applying this crew color is like, with most of the cars on the list, it's like 80% of the build. Everything else you can literally just copy. Skirts is the black extension option, and he's gone with a V-wing spoiler, just like the real life Pantera option. Just to let you guys know, I changed my build that I've had for since the Pantera came out, or the Viserys came out. And yeah, this green is actually a really nice color that you can easily tell is far from the LSC colors. With gold wheels, he went with the Giga Mesh option, which seems to be a common option again on this list. That's really the main aspects of this car. The fact that you don't see this car much, and then pairing it with a more unique color, the reason why this car is on the list, and it should be. It looks amazing. The Deity, another car which is really hard to go wrong with. This car complements paint jobs really well. When you put a pearlescent on this, it's a good showcase of colors. This one has like a light kelpie green kind of color with a wood beach brown pearlescent. The wheel option is in street and it's called Concave Racer with the color option of Frost White. And again, this is the main aspects of the car. The front bumper, weirdly, he's gone for the carbon bumper. He's gone for a more luxury, simple vibe, even though the color is very striking and the wheels are very striking too. The oval exhaust is always a good option, I think, on these cars. It fitting the rear bumper and looking smooth and sleek is just an option. I think it's wrong to go for any other option, really. Gone with a plain grille and an aggressive bonnet, I think, for the build of the car. I thought it was following a theme. And then weirdly, no carbon roof. Just the normal stock roof. It's a bit of a mixed match, but sometimes I like that. I like the fact that people go for mismatches. Another Remus. Now this one was commented on about a lot. A lot of people liked it, and the build is quite easy to copy if you just freeze the video on that part where I showed this Remus, because there's no crew color on it. It's just black and it has a livery on it. Like, this is one of the easiest cars to copy, even though it's one of the hardest cars to copy because of the amount of modifications. The bumper is a tuner bumper. The rear bumper is also the tuner bumper. The exhaust, funny enough, out of all the exhaust this guy could have put on, he puts on the stock exhaust, which is quite funny, and I think it's a cool twist. The fenders, again, it seems to be a common choice. Single vented front and stock rear fenders. And the grille delete for the front grille. And the hood is the double vented hood, a very aggressive bonnet for the car, and it works well when it comes to the color. I think he didn't go fully black. I think he might have went with a graphite black. And the wheels are Endo V1s, also in black. And yeah, the option, as you can tell, it's very easy to copy. No crew color needed. Nothing's really hidden. And there needs to be more black cars out there in GTA. There's so much variety of Schwarzers out there that I find myself hard to pick a nice build because there's so many nice builds out there. But this Schwarzer by StealthSem has this dark bluey purple theme, which again, I said I don't want to duplicate that well, but this one came very, very close. The dark blue Schwarzer with the cheetah wheels seems to be an option that I've never seen. I don't think the cheetah wheels and the Schwarzer have been out in GTA since the beginning, so I could be wrong there, so I might have seen this before, but definitely not with this color choice. A simple build by StealthSem with a lot of stock options that end up suiting this car. As you can see, it's the same color car from earlier. I'm not going to buy so many Daytys to do this video. The crew colors are raspberry type color, and the front lip is a secondary street kit, which personally I'm not a fan of. That's probably one option that I would remove. Again, oval exhaust, you can't go wrong. That's the option. With another plain grille option as well, someone's gone for. For the wheels, he's gone for the Cosmo Mark IIs. Another popular wheel choice that a lot of people go for. And he has a lip spoiler. And I don't know why I did this at the end, but the pearlescent color is salmon pink. So let me know if I should do this video every month instead, because I only do the best cars I actually see in car meets every 6 months. But there are many others that are in our Discord that win best of show in other car meets that I've not yet seen. I literally have enough cars to do this every month. If you want to see that, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like. See you guys in the next one.